And post that, Congress sources, a very senior Congress functionary has told us that what Rahul was trying to do is actually show that the Congress is more a liberal party, and he used the word of feminine, not in the philosophical sense, not in the physical sense, but philosophical sense, like a Shiv Shakti, which embodies the balance, the right balance between the man and the woman. You know, liberal, embracive, while BJP dabang, toxic, 56-inch, divisive.
Yeah. Well, this kind of jumlas can be discussed, but what I wonder in the last 7 decades, we have never seen Congress doing anything for the women. I'll give you certain facts and that will set the tone of today's
discussion. But first, women, men is fine, but just the whole idea that Modi exemplifies versus what you see Rahul exemplifies. Then we'll go into details in the next round.
So I think Rahul ji tries to act, the act means he tries to do the drama, whereas Modi ji does the act. He actually performs down, and that's why you see 5 crore gas cylinders being delivered to BPL females. 5 crore means 25 crore people will benefit our program. That's why you see that crores of toilets been built for the women. That's why you see 18,000 houses been lighted first time in the independent India. That's why you see subsidized interest rates for women entrepreneurs. That's why you see subsidized post-graduation for the minority females. Now, one is an act where you do a drama of coming and hugging and talking that we are for the women. Another is the actual act where you actually work for the female. Or see the female foeticide ratio, which has improved because there has been awareness been created in the last 4 to 5 years.
So these two acts, what they do for the
natak wala cheez aur dusra hai ki kaam karne wala act. So which act? So I think Rahul does more of natak wala act and Modi ji performs the kaam wala act.
Okay, Kamdar versus Namdar, as Modi would say. I know you want to come in, but also one more question, Vinit. You mentioned a lot of initiatives that have been taken in the gender, by the BJP to appease the woman. The Muslim woman, you are saying that just because you give her triple, rights on the triple talaq, you will get her vote, but you don't give any tickets to the Muslim community. There's been really no outreach to the minority community. How are you an inclusive party?
Okay, so one narrative which goes that whatever BJP is doing is primarily to appease. We never thought of that. If you ask me individually, this is my personal opinion, not the party's opinion.
All right.
There are certain such sections of society or certain sections of human beings who will never vote for you, but they are their responsibility. You never see them as vote banks. You see them as a responsibility. I'll give you one simple economical parameter. Today we are 69 years of independence, and in 2006, H.K. Khan committee talked about access to bank. Now, access to bank is not to Muslim or to Hindu, the rich or the poor, access to bank. And it was seen that only 32% of the population had access to bank. 2006, the great economist was at the helm of the affairs. 2006 to 2014, he had 8 years, nothing done. But in 2014, Narendra Modi comes in and then he starts Janadan Bank Yojana. And here you see more than 42 crore people getting access to banks. Now, this is called as financial inclusion. Now, here I don't define it as to be a Muslim female, Hindu female, rich female, poor female, educated, city or rural. This is inclusion, pure inclusion. Number 2, there have been schemes of subsidies been given to various people, but there were host people who were taking benefits of that. There were middlemen, there were dalals. Now, they can be from any party. I don't want to say any religion. They can be Hindus, they can be Muslim, they can be majority, minority and whatever.
So, economic initiatives cross all boundaries, but politically you are still not appeasing all the politics.
93,000 crore rupees saved by Aadhaar connectivity. They have identified fake teachers. Now, initially I was worried because there was 140 students versus 1 teacher. But when we started connecting Aadhaar, the worry became worse because now it is not even 170 students versus 1. Because then now you know that there are fake teachers who have been taking salaries. There have been fake beneficiaries of gas.
Fair enough.
There are fake beneficiaries of other schemes. So we streamlined us. See, if Muslims were not our constituency, we were considered to be Baniya party, MSME was our this thing. Weren't we knowing about this? But yet we implemented GST with iron hands. We implemented denomination.
Little fumbling hands. I don't say.
No, I'll tell you. No, not fumbling. But GST, and we got.
But see, Vinit, we are not arguing about schemes. We are saying you delivered. We are just saying why are you not giving tickets to Muslims? Why are all the office bearers of the BJP still Baniyas and Brahmins?
But my Muslim sister will not she get benefited by the Aadhaar scheme? She is not getting access to bank.
She is getting benefit.
She is getting. And when I talk about triple talaq or halala, it is equality for them, which all these years and decades, they shied about talking about. They overruled Supreme Court and brought in Shah Banu. Whereas
No,
we
we
follow
know the
Supreme
history.
Court's guidelines in
And
NHRC.
yet,
Only one thing.
masculine
What about the
idea.
winking
Okay.
of Rahul Gandhi after that act?
Because politics can be playful as well. Politics doesn't always have to be serious, dead serious. Politics can be playful. It can be about laughter.
And
it
can
can be.
So
it can be about fun.
So one line.
Politics, power is not the only end to politics.
And I agree with you. A kid can do that, and we all should accept that the kid has a right to hug and then wink. So that's not a case. And we see Rahul Gandhi as kid only. So that's not a.
You know,
issue for me.
let's
Let
say-
him
let-
do whatever
let's
he
also
wants to
see-
do. No, I'll tell you. Just to react to this, whether there is a quantum data available for this or not. One simple thing is, if you see the number of cases where the women, Muslim women, are fighting for their rights, is huge.
No,
now let us
they-
say,
all
let us
women are
assume,
fighting for
yeah,
their
yeah.
rights.
So
I'm
let us
fighting for
assume
my
that is a
rights as well.
single.
So
Let me
you
let me
don't-
assume
you
that
don't
the entire
address-
125.
We are all fighting for a right to speak versus you.
Yeah, yeah. So no, it is just to see 4 versus 1 is a right. I really don't know.
Pankaj is still not
But
being
I'll
three
tell you,
only, she's an anchor.
So I'll tell you, even if there is one single female who has suffered, the state has to take cognizance of this. Number 2, why are we trying to defend a what is a custom or a whatever practice which is not been sincere? Rather, I would like to profess that we should abandon this discussion of triple talaq. Halala, what would be going on in the mind of that girl who is going through it? It's a simple case of rape, nothing else. We have to educate them. Learning in madrasas.
But you didn't
I'll tell you
start
what.
with halala. You started with triple talaq.
Yeah, I'm coming on that. I'm coming on that.
And you actually haven't brought a law for halala either.
Yeah. So what we will have to bring them in. I get pained when I see Muslim boys only working as plumbers, electricians, because they were never given formal education. They have been deprived with their job.
Muslim boys are not only
I'll tell
working
you,
as plumbers
see,
and electricians.
Congress, which has done the Turkman Gate episode, where unmarried Muslim boys were done vehicle storming,
Executed
Nasbandi.
by your
But-
BJP member
But
Jagmohan.
the Congress can
Yeah, let's
actually.
not-
and your
Congress.
favorite governor.
It was in the era.
Vinit,
Let us not go into that.
the history works both
No,
ways.
no,
Let
no, you can
Pankaj
put
come in
words,
also.
but in Turkman Gate, Muslims will not forget.
Okay,
And
we
then
got
they
your
project
point on
themselves to be
Turkman
Priya of Muslims. Whereas it is a truth that they push Muslims to financial dysregularities. They were pushed into
Okay.
detestation, and this led to the entire isolation of Muslim community. Whereas if you
Yet
see
the
Modi
Muslims will, I think, prefer to identify with the Congress than the BJP.
No,
You
they are
may-
voting. They are voting
they're
for us.
voting
Else
for
we would
the
not have won.
BJP.
All these
Says
number of
or
seats
the
which we have won, we would not have won
EVMs.
because
Okay.
because today's youth of Muslim knows what is the farce and what is the truth.
Okay.
See, I have, I'm sure you may object, but I'll give you one take on Mahatma Gandhi. Firoz Bhai's father-in-law and Firoz Bhai's wife and Firoz Bhai's son used Mahatma Gandhi purely to sell their politics. Where if you see, Modi ji actually learned from Mahatma Gandhi and used Swachh Bharat, and that's why.
His son is
you mean
Raj.
Rajiv Gandhi?
Yeah. How can we forget? Because I'm just, it's a single man who is
I find
father.
it very interesting that for a feminine party, you're referring to the
No, isn't it-
first woman Prime Minister of India as the wife of.
Yes.
No, is it wrong to say that Firoz Bhai's father-in-law, Firoz Bhai's wife and Firoz Bhai's son, the three of them used Mahatma Gandhi only to use as Mahatma Gandhi on the currency notes, whereas Modi ji used Mahatma Gandhi's learning for Swachh
demonetize
Bharat.
those currency
No,
notes.
so for Swachh Bharat, and where my sister, my mothers had to got a dignity.
Swachh Bharat, by the way, is
Yes.
just a.
Let me correct the facts once
it's
again.
just Nirmal Bharat in
Of
another
course,
way.
no, I do not
As are
disagree.
most of these guys.
I do not dispute this. I am saying this is all
Which
ideas
was
of
a
Congress.
UPSG.
This is all ideas of Congress.
But
all ideas
implemented better by the
but
BJP.
They never
We give
did
you that.
My sisters today feel dignified because they got this toilet today, not in that period. Nirmal
Fine.
Bharat में कोई निर्मलता नहीं थी.
Word.
It is right that we have taken a lot of steps. Like for example, Ambedkar. Foundation which has been made here in Delhi, or maybe in the Hindu Mill thing, where we are giving, we are extending hands to the Dalit brothers here, or maybe other schemes which are
That's
there,
all
which will talks
realistic.
about Mahatma Gandhi or what is talking about Sardar Patel. We are inclusive. That shows the inclusiveness. It
Okay.
is not about one family, but I will tell one line.
Okay, quickly,
सबको
last.
साथ लिए चले हम ना करके एक गीत था. And I remember one song which my father used to teach me. निर्माणों के पावन युग में चरित्र निर्माण न भूले, स्वार्थ साधना के आंधी में वसुधा का न भूले. So building of character is what is the motto of this particular party. Not that we will build only structures and then
Okay.
forget everybody else. And only my family and my family and my family will be ruling this country.